mad. Hang on. Almost feels like I'm on holiday running. Found a nice little spot. It's called Brill Hill. It's only actually a 15-minute drive away from my house. We found some nice new routes around it today that I'm following on Strava. Feels pretty good. Anyway, thank you for joining me once again. This is Stevo Runs, the channel created for like-minded people looking to become fitter, healthier people. It's been a while. It's been about a month or so since I made a video. Bit of a treacherous start, trying to get out of some muddy hills there. But started me to go on. I tried to find some trails today. Give my old knees a little rest from hitting the pavement all the time. It seems at the moment the trail's been so wet, and it seems they've not got any better according to that beginning bit of trail. I'm on a bit of road now, so I thought I'd do a bit of recording. This is, I suppose, a bit of a road to London. We're actually on sort of hybrid training at the moment, if that's even a thing. I might have just completely made that up. But London's like 6 weeks, 7 weeks away. But I'm also training for ultra marathon at the same time, so I'm trying to sort of following two plans as such. I'm sort of following I'm following the Race to the King 100k plan, but at the same time trying to check in on the other plan, which is for a faster marathon, and just trying to maybe move some of the workouts from there to there, but at the same time trying to play it safe, keeping the injuries to a bare minimum, trying to be in the best nick I can for actually both races, which might be tricky to do, but it seems to be working so far, so I will keep going as I am. And the plan's actually going really well so far, to be honest with you. I decided not to sort of up the miles too quick this time. I'm trying to learn from previous mistakes where little niggles sort of seem to come in, like on lots of people's marathon plans. So I've done it a bit slower, sort of got up to myself up to 30 miles a week with a fast one during the week, and it's actually feeling pretty good. I did have some little pains in my feet and stuff, but it's like first thing in the morning, which is not, I can't feel it at all now. A little bit of ankle pain, a little bit of knee pain, all the typical stuff that you get, but they're being dealt with, and I feel confident I'm going to get up to these races in the best nick I can be, really, with a bit of luck, with 6 weeks to go. Seeing a podiatrist who's kindly, very, very kindly said he'll treat me for free all the way up to the race to get me there in the best condition I can be in, which is such a kind gesture, and that's part of it as a donation, which is as good as I could ask for, really. So bless him. And today is 14.5 roughly, sort of easy run. Saying that, I found this track on Strava and it says hard on it, and it already has been hard. Really muddy, really hilly. That's why I'm talking just on these road bits at the moment, just so I can get the talking in. Concentrate on my footing, no unnecessary accidents. But today we'll complete, I don't know, 31, 32 miles for the week, which I know maybe is low for marathon training, maybe not. I have 6 weeks to go. It feels like it's going the way I want it to go, so I can actually get there without no worries of injuries and whatnot, as you go and try to give it my all on a day. Beyond that, it will be then resting my legs for a week or so, getting an adequate recovery after London. I've got a slower marathon 2 weeks after London, which I'm going to do as a training run, because I'll be up to those sort of mileage by then. And then moving on to Race to the King, which is all set in place. I've got my sleeping arrangements all sorted for the day before, day after, whatnot. All I've got to do now is get to that race, complete it with no real time in mind. I cannot wait. Oh man, I can't wait for summer to be here now. Oh dude. Is it up there? Yeah, it's up there. Oh my good god, really? Look. sinking mud, man. Okay, I might have made a mistake coming out onto these this early. I don't know yet. It's about bearable at the second. And generally, it's really goddamn muddy. But such is life as the trails. Not achy legs, no achy ankles. Actually feels quite nice underfoot. Just really, really mucky. But we're en route, so let's carry on. We're about a mile in, so let's see what the rest of the run has to bring. Okay, it's nearly at the point where it's not even a run, it's just a really boggy walk. Oh man. I know you probably would say stop being such a softie, because that's what you're running in all the time, but I only get caught, oh my god, I only get caught like this when I'm on my holiday runs, when I'm expecting it. Oh. Okay. Okay, he's not even running. He's got to be better than this on the way back. Wow. Oh, 2 miles done, 13-minute miles. I'll catch up in a minute. Well, that's the problem with somewhere completely new, isn't it? Absolutely mad trail. Follow the blue lines on Strava, and it just trashed. Absolutely, actually, it's a brilliant trail in the summer, I'd imagine. But whilst it's been as wet as it has been, pushing my nut today, thinking we had a nice dry week, might have dried up. No way. A little bit of rain last night, topped it up. It's boggy. Anyway, all good fun. Want a bit of dryness for now. See, the trouble I have with the races coming up is that this is just the sort of terrain I need to be running on. Not so much for London, but I do nearly all my training on tarmac, so that's training for that. But for Race to the King, this is exactly what I need to be doing. Finding windy, muddy, some dry, some not, hills. Get used to it, get the old legs ticking over. From the research I've done, and for an obvious one, is train on the terrain that you're going to be running on for your main race. And I don't have much options around here, as I've probably said a million times on this channel. So I have to drive out 10 miles wherever to find some and run on them. And it's completely unknown to me. This is it. So if any of you guys ever done 100k, I'm pretty sure you have, please throw any advice you have for me down in the bottom. Trust me, I'm taking it all on. As always find some nice logic from you guys, and I'd like to know what your thing is. People say it's like an eating contest. Where are we? Down there, is it? Alright, let's go. Yeah, people say it's an eating contest, so I'm bloody good at eating, I'll give you that. Oh, that's a full sunken foot at that time. Yeah, please let me know how you got around your 100k, if it's your first, or should I have done a 50k first and got myself into it a bit before I mess around with that. The damage is done, I'm booked in, good to go. And I'm actually really looking forward to it. So please let me know your thoughts on that below. Alright, so my training has been actually really consistent. For once I've had a good old stretch of getting some miles in, doing it properly, I feel like. But if you look on my Strava, I might put a picture on here. If I get today done, got a nice upwards trend, apart from the bit in the middle where I had a bit of an illness and whatnot, because only a forward train through when you got like a chest infection or anything below the thing like that in your chest area. It's good to stop. All you're doing is prolonging your illness and slowing your tread up even more. But with that, after that, things been going swimmingly, to be fair. Like I say, I've been nursing some niggles. Oh my god. I have no idea what the heart rate's going to be today. It's meant to be really easy today, but all I've been doing is running through, I feel like I'm on a tough mudder. Yeah, because it's consistently going up. Try not to go up by 10% or even less. And as the months went on, most of the first 4, 5, 6 weeks were sort of really easy. All of them. I started to add in some strides at the end of my runs. I'll probably do some today if I'm not on this crap. Having a week, a midweek progression run, tempo runs, obviously intervals, all that sort of stuff, just to get the speed back in the legs. The base was built over maybe not enough time, but say 6, 7 weeks, and I've started to throw some of them in. I'm recently learning on a new book I'm reading called maybe Run Elite. Got a brilliant YouTube channel, my new favourite book and YouTube channel, I think. And it says that you should be doing these quality workouts in your base building time anyway. You may have known that, I never did. I was just running easy all the time. But there you have it. That's new to me, and that's what I'll be doing in the future. When the legs feeling up for it, get some of the fast efforts in, get some little freebies in there, which is the strides in the hill sprints, where you're getting your heart rate up like you're doing the run, but your heart rate's not going up so quick that it sort of recognises you're doing it. You're kind of finished and coming back down by the time your heart's even realised. So like a little freebie, bit of quality training, if that makes sense. So that's what I'll be doing, that's what I've been doing. Which way now? So I've already been here. Oh my god, what am I doing? Alright, this is quickly going tits up, man. I'm currently like lost in this foresty bit. Things off route. I'm stuck in the middle. We're just trying to follow trails to get to an outside path, which shouldn't be too difficult, but this is where I am. But this hasn't turned into not a good run at all. There's been hardly any running. 13-minute miles. It's not good. But such is the life of running on the trails. They definitely need 2 or 3 more weeks to dry out, so we can get back on them properly, because you're going to get caught. All it's been is thick mud. This has probably been the best bit I've been on, which has been a bit of mossy ground here. Right, where are we now? I don't know where to go. That way. Nightmare. Thank God for this Strava map to be able to follow, because my watch is probably will get me out if I reroute it, but it's so zoomed out that I can't bloody see where I've got to be. Right, maybe I think I'm on the right track now. Just got to go the right way. That way? What are you on about? Oh my god, this is getting stressful now. Alright, I'll update you in a minute. Oh, I need to get across here. Feet it's so wet, I might as well stand in fucking water. Oh. Oh. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna call this video a day. That has not gone well. Right, training's done brilliantly. So far so good. I'm happy with this run, it ain't gone well at all. I'm doing 30-minute miles. Heart rate's probably up because I'm hopping over crap and through mud constantly.